I supposed to deal with this? Look at those roots, they're horrible! Every single one of them. No!
I'm starting to panic.
Sheriff, this is no time to panic. This is the perfect time to panic!
Oh my gosh, this is making me hysterical.
It's the perfect time to be hysterical.
We be hysterical? Now!
Yes.
Maybe, but not right now.
So, I had a small problem. I was planning on doing an orchid repot video. Unfortunately, we can't do that. Why? Stay tuned, and I'll let you know why. So yeah, I was about to do the orchid repot video when I realized this problem. Like, I'm just sort of so distraught right now. No. The problem is that I had this old bag of orchid compost, and a friend of mine actually got me this new bag, and I'm not happy with the way either one looks. So with the first bag, when I opened it up, not only is it very mulchy, and I mean it looks much more like almost a regular soil already, and it's wet when I pull it out of the bag, which very much freaks me out. I mean, there's a couple of bark pieces, but they're very soft and they break right apart. So this is, when it comes to orchid stuff, you want firm bark pieces, and the whole point of repotting is because your mulch is breaking down into more of a soil, and this already is doing that in the bag. So basically, this whole thing, worthless. So this other bag, while it does have some bark pieces here, which is great, it also overall looks like this. You can see it's very much already very thin. There's some good pieces I can keep. Keeping you. But overall, I get a lot of this sandy type stuff, which is just going to be nothing but soil essentially, and it defeats the purpose of what I'm looking to do. Is I need to get a whole bunch of the barky stuff, and it's like it's very few and far between with the actual bark stuff that I want. So I'm gonna have to go really quick and try and order some stuff and redo this. So looking at Ollie here, you can see that a lot of his medium is actually still really good. You can see the bark in here is still looking really strong. It doesn't break apart easily in your hand. I mean, this is, yeah, I can't even barely break that apart. The problem with him is the reason he needs a repot is, ooh, he's just breaking out of this pot. I mean, you want them, they're okay to be nice and tight in these pots, but he's just overwhelming this pot. He's got rows and rows that are, he's like overlapping the amount of roots he has down here that are filling in. So yeah, I have to repot him and get him in a bigger pot. Here's George, and you can see the medium with George is really broken down. He's like got mossy stuff growing in there, what it looks like. It's not breaking through at all, but his roots are not very happy with what's going on down here, and you can see some of them I'm going to have to definitely cut out. And this whole structure here is so popped out of the pot that I can't get the roots that have been wanting to go down to actually go down, because he's so far out of this pot, and I'd rather get him settled down a little bit further. So I got him the bigger pot to go into, and hopefully he'll be happy sitting down a little bit further. Generally, once you have a root that's an air root, you don't want to put it back into the soil, so I'm going to try not to do that with these longer ones. But the ones that are on the inside, I'm not so worried about anything else from here down settling into this. That's just going to have to be what I live with when I get him into the other pot. But he's got a couple of leaves here that I'm going to have to possibly recut. He does have a new one coming in. Yay! New leaf! So Fred's my other mini fowl here. And obviously I'm going to need... Oh! I don't even need to cut it off. Apparently it's just going to come off. It's so old. Oh. I was not expecting that. But obviously he has a couple new leaves coming in already, so it's not that big a deal. Generally, I don't expect him to get too many leaves. I expect to always have to cut one off when a new one's coming in. It's just the way that he's worked so far. Like, maybe he'll end up getting more like his brother, who's got like 6 leaves now. So, but Fred's the one who almost died. That's why he's named Fred, because I thought he was going to die like the Weasley twins. And he managed to survive, luckily. But his potting mix is actually not looking too bad. I'm thinking maybe I can actually keep him in here, but there are some ugly roots. And I may just want to, I'm thinking maybe I'll do it just to like clean up the root system, because it has been a little while since I've redone his. And just to get some fresher bark in there than the older stuff. Fresh bark, dead bark. But you can see that a lot of the stuff that's in here is still pretty good comparatively. So, yeah, I mean, he doesn't really need to repot. Some people say that you should do it every 2 years. I try and do it and wait until it's, you know, absolutely necessary. It's like, why repot if he's healthy and he's got these great roots and he's flowering every year? So it's like, why would you do it? There's no need. It's not like some disease or something that's taken over. So finally, here's Ginny, and she's pretty close to needing the repot. She's still got a couple flowers. They say you're not supposed to repot while they still have flowers. I know some people who've been doing this for a while say, that ain't no big deal, you can still do it. It's not a problem. Well, I may end up doing it just to do all 4 at once. Otherwise, it's just going to be like another week or so before I need to repot her, because it's just these 5 flowers hanging on the end here. These 2 are going to be gone in the next day or 2. So, overall, though, it's the same problem as with Ollie and the big one. I mean, look at those roots, so packed in there, and she's breaking through as well, and the roots are rotting because they're just sitting in the water and looking rough. So she's just so packed in there that I also don't trust the medium is in here as well anymore. So I really want to get her out of there into a bigger pot. So no orchid repot for those reasons. I'm going to do it hopefully next week. We'll see what happens. I ordered some new bark, and hopefully it'll look good and everything will be good, because I want to get these guys done soon now that they're done flowering. And it's just unnerving, you know? I want to keep these guys happy, and they've really overgrown these pots. I'll go into more details later. I can't do anything else right now. Let's calm. Let's forget about that. Let's do some shout-outs. Alright, my first shout-out is to a brand new channel, the Apricate Tiny House Homestead. And she has less than 100 subscribers. She's been doing this just about a month. And her videos so far are mostly about a little bit about her garden and some rebuilding some stuff, or starting on her stairs. Was one of her videos. First sneak peek of the tiny house. So remodeling a tiny house is part of the deal. And she did have a cool video on her garden. It's up in the Rockies in Colorado. So check her out. Shout out number 2. Robin's Tiny Homestead. From one tiny to another. So Robin's another small channel who's just over 100 subscribers and could use your love. Give Robin some love, man. And most of her videos are on gardening and such, and harvest she gets from her garden and all those wonderful things. So garden friends, another good garden friend for you to check out. Channel number 3. This is vdtohoney, or vdtohoney, vdtohoney. So vdtohoney. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. You're gonna have to tell me. I'm not sure. And she does mostly stuff about the little bits of this and that. So some shopping videos, some stuff about her cat, some stuff about her garden. So a little bit of mishmash fun. Of course, I'm a big kitty fan. So, you know, if you like kitties and you like gardens, you can check her out too. She's got good stuff. Shout out number 4 is Rock of Ages, XXX. Why the XXX? I'm guessing it's something to do with the fact that he's a Vin Diesel fan and like that movie.
You've just entered the Xander Zone.
That, it doesn't have anything to do with the other XXX, because this guy is I hope, is it? Again, I don't know but it has nothing to do with his channel, so keep that in mind. Rock of Ages XXX is all about his wood crafting, and he is an awesome wood crafter. This guy does some killer carvings, man. You gotta check out his stuff. He does all different kinds of things, and bears and roosters and dog carving, and I mean all different kinds of carvings. And it's super cool. You gotta check him out. They're just really cool carvings, and he's a cool, down-to-earth guy. Monster beard. Rock of Ages XXX. And last but not least is Trice Pruitt. I hope I said your name right. Is it Trice, not Trice? Trice sounds more right to me. I am having trouble with these channels today. So, Trice does cool videos about shifting your vibrations, so keeping your emotional positivity and your focus on getting your energies to accepting good things and laws of attraction and all that good stuff that I like. That really keeps, those positive vibes going and keeps your mindset in the right place. She also does some yoga videos, so really cool stuff. Trice Pruitt. Yeah, baby, that's it. That's the end of my video for today. Thank you for watching. As always, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe, like, tell your friends, your dogs, your pets. Until next time, you guys take care of each other, and hopefully your orchid repots go smoother than mine.